glitch the guarantee. E&E. Put your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E the shit that I claim. You dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I've been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough. You need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy when it's sick of me. I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers if it comes to Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through transparency. Heard they self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Put fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Put your boys E&E, you in trouble, kid. Add first 100 mil, you can double.
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. Automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Blow sick around the jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side back jacks, I took more to measure. Shade the extras, that's business starter V. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, no say gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra Rio, Fern, Gully Mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we begging pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes. Yeah, they need pardon. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back. This must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here comes the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is playing. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you was asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the BBS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go. All the hustlers getting money, let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Put your boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Yeah. What up? You already know it's the man about town, Virgil, aka Stacks with the Facts. Y'all know y'all tuned in to another episode of Real Talk Podcast. What's good with everybody tonight, man? How y'all doing? What's going on? What they do? What's good? You know what I'm saying? I'm excited about it tonight. You know what I'm talking about? For lots of reasons, but the main reason being is that we all here right now with each other right now. Tap in and walk with us, man. Smash that like button and all that. Y'all see what it says on the screen. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you tapping in with me, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. We already got the victory and the glory because we woke up today, y'all. Everything else is extra. It's a beautiful thing, man. You're welcome. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. And I ain't just being silly. I mean that, man. You're all welcome. How's everybody doing tonight, though, man? What's good with y'all, man? What's going on? What's popping? What they do, man? You know what I'm saying? I got my girl Isha in the building. She plays the main character in my movie, Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? And oh man, you know what I'm talking about? I just appreciate Isha for doing this for me. You know what I'm saying? She's perfect for the role. In all ways possible, she was perfect for the role. And I really appreciate her just, you know what I'm saying, trusting me, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, direct her and guide her and how I wanted her to play this character, because it wasn't no game and this was a serious situation. At least it was to me, and I know it was to her anyway. Everybody else involved, you know what I'm talking about? It's a beautiful thing, you know what I'm talking about? I can actually sit up here and say, look, I made a movie, literally, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's all, and then, you know, shout out to my homie Fridge, man. You know, my man Lamont Needham, who came on a few weeks ago, my big homie, you know what I'm talking about? He used to tell me in the joint all the time, like, man, you got to make your thoughts tangible, man. You hear me? I got that game from him. He got like 5 books, you know what I'm saying? You know, and that's where I got that from. Like, I came up with the idea for this movie when I was in the joint, actually. You hear me? And I wrote it down and everything. I already had it prepared, and it was just I had no intentions on going to media school. It was not something I planned to do. It's something that fell in my lap during the right before the pandemic happened. And, you know, this was a beautiful thing. That's how I know everything is meant to happen. Because, like I say, I wrote the script for this movie when I was in the joint. I had no intentions on going to media school when I came home from the joint at all. Like, not even a little bit. But, you know, the things happen a different way. You know what I'm saying? And here we is. You feel me? So we about to dissect my movie. You know what I'm talking about? Mikey Barslow, what's good, man? I checked out some of your stuff, Marky Barslow, man. I admire the effort. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely got some songs with some dudes who's decent. I gotta say that, bro. I will give you that. You definitely get an A for effort. You know what I'm saying? Definitely get an A for effort, bro. You know what I'm saying? And consistency. You feel me? I don't know if the stuff I saw was too much up to date, but you know what I mean? You got some content. And what's up with the people calling themselves content creators and they ain't got no content, though? You know what I'm saying? And let me cam up for something real quick, y'all, man. It's cool to critique other people's content. It's cool to, I don't even want to say this, but I gotta be fair. It's cool to react in a journalistic way towards some of the content you see on YouTube. It's all right to do that, man. You know what I mean? But you can't call yourself a content creator if you are not creating content and reacting to people who are actually creating content. That is not content. That is reacting to other people's content. You understand the difference? Do you over, inner, outer, understand the difference? Creating content is not even a difficult thing to do. We all do it all the time and have been doing it since we was kids. Uncle Diggity, hey, we call my brother and Uncle Diggity in the building. Was good. Creating content is not, okay. I ain't gonna say it's not easy, you know what I mean? Because it is easy. But in order to be able to create content and call yourself a content creator, you have to have some content. And that means intellectual property from your brain, your unique perspective and view on things, and being able to present that in a way that is captivating, magnetic, charismatic, entertaining, informational, and educational. You hear me? right? Would y'all agree with me on that? Everybody hit the like button, man. Meet and greet each other as y'all come in as well, man. Would y'all agree with me on that? Mikey Barslow, would you agree with me on that? You're a content creator. Would you agree with me on that? You know, Uncle Diggity, would you agree with me on that, brethren? Anybody else in the clouds? You know what I'm saying? Bless us with your presence and come out the clouds and tell me would you agree with me on that? As if. Cloud watching ass nigga. Nah, but for real, some real stuff though, y'all, man. You hear me? You know what I mean? And you know, I just, you know, I ain't got nothing against anybody. Like, I mean, you know, people got the freedom to do what everyone do, and I'm always gonna be an advocate for that. But like I said, if you're gonna call yourself a content creator, it's unethical. I consider myself to be a citizen journalist, independent citizen journalist, right? And I do my due diligence. You hear me? Which means I do my research and I make sure when I bring y'all information, I make sure that it is as accurate as I can possibly confirm it to be. Lance Parker, what's good with you, brethren? Right? That is my duty. That is my goal, my ethics as a independent citizen journalist, to make sure I bring y'all the most accurate factual information I can possibly bring y'all, which meaning that which I can prove to be so, right? Not while at the same time, right? At the same time, though, being able to connect dots, right? Being able to use critical thinking, process of elimination, deductive reasoning, to question all aspects and angles of the stories that were not being told about. Ask the questions that are not being asked in the lamestream media. Vernon 85, what they do, man. You hear me? That is what I do. Like I said, creative content that the lamestream media just will not cover. You hear me? And when I say they won't cover it, not saying they won't talk about what I'm talking about, I say they won't cover it. They definitely ain't going to break it down in the way in which y'all guys Stacks with the Facts do, because we're going to get to it over here. You hear me? We question everything. Every blood clot team, man. We question everything, man. We question every blood clot team, man. You hear me? My brother Vernon 85 in the building, man. Appreciate that, brother. Hit that like button, y'all. Tap into this real shit. Like my nigga Red. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme TV1. This real shit. Real talk, man. We're gonna talk about it though. But this is, you know, this is what I call content, because this is actual content. Now, I'm not arrogant and cocky, right? To an extent. You hear me? Hold on, let me check something real quick. Because my man Vernon 85 said he blessed the plate. My man Vernon 85 come through with the addiction, you know what I'm saying, with a contribution to the plate. Thank you very much, Vernon 85. You already know I got hella love for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You already know I rock with you, man. You already know it's real ones. Y'all know how we do it, man. You hear me? But yeah, y'all go ahead and hit that like button. Listen here. And I'm gonna constantly repeat this, man. Listen. I appreciate anybody who ever sends in a financial contribution to A Real Talk. I really do. And I don't ask for cash apps for lots of reasons. One, I just don't think I've put in enough work personally to be asking y'all to be less than 1,000 subs. That's just my integrity as a content creator. You hear me? Number one, Fly God, what's good? That's why it's y'all's. It's up to y'all to go ahead and tell everybody y'all know to come tap in and walk with us and get them subscribers up. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how YouTube be doing, man. And that's why I always be advocating for this too, man. We need to find some different platforms to go on, man, because YouTube is getting out of control, man. You feel me? YouTube is getting out of control. I've been telling people this for years, the unintelligent artificial intelligence. You feel me? And at a time when more truth is being spoken out than ever, y'all notice that the algorithms have gotten seemingly more intelligent. But they're not, though. You hear me? They most definitely are not. And I want y'all to understand that what we up against with this unintelligent artificial intelligence, man, you know what I'm saying? It has the ability to I don't want to say discern. It has the ability to compute, if you know what I mean, man. You know what I'm saying? It can predictive program, but it can't think with foresight. You understand what I'm saying, man? You gotta know what I'm talking about when I said what I just said, man. You know what I mean? And like I said, we break things down from a totally different perspective over here. You know what I'm saying? We get to it. How did y'all like last night's show, man, with me and my pops? Was it a beautiful teaching, man? Did you hear something you never heard? Did you learn something last night? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about, did you have some type of enlightenment last night? Did we get to the roots of the situation in the way that gave you a better over, inner, outer, extra standing? You know what I'm saying? You did. Yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed last night's show, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I don't know, man. Y'all crazy, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. Listen, I was watching, I can't remember the homie's name, man. He said, yeah, last night was fire, #1 fly guy. Yeah, I told you, man, we're going to get to it over here, man. We ain't playing no games. You hear me? I'm trying to remember this brother's name, man. He out of Houston, man. Trying to remember this brother's name, man. He a funny dude. I cannot remember his name for nothing right now, but he was going off the other day, like about a week or so ago. He was going off because he was saying that he had got up to like 6,000 subs, right? He had got up to 6,000 subs. I guess he said he was putting in that work, just making videos or doing what he was doing. And he said he got up to 6,000 subs. And he said when he got up to 6,000 subs, and you know what I mean, he said YouTube started playing with his numbers and stuff. And he was going live and only having like six or seven people in the chat. You know what I'm talking about? And I mean, this is what I'm saying. I'll just say that. Why am I talking about this? I don't know the details of that brother's situation, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, guys, you know, you can go to these sites and you can buy subs and all this stuff to make it look like something that's not, you know. I mean, I know that's a thing. I don't get into all of that, you know what I'm saying? But I know that is a thing. So that's like, it could be argued that's something that has to be factored in, but I mean, I can't remember my man's name, man, but from what it looks like, he's a battle rapper too. Man, I can't remember this dude's name, man. You know what I mean? I could tell by his little intro video he got, the bars he spit in, I could tell he got go. And I think he's a battle rapper too, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's a battle rapper. I can't remember his name for shit right now, man. He out of Houston. But he just was going off like, man, you two playing with my mama's numbers, man. He was going in. You hear me? He was saying some crazy stuff. He was talking crazy, though. I feel where he was coming from, though. And it just made me think about what my brother Red be talking about and what I be hearing everybody else talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying all of this to say that YouTube is definitely employing unintelligent artificial intelligence. Most definitely is. It is. That's what they're doing. And this unintelligent artificial intelligence is going around with all the catchphrases and all the words and all the, you know, the new languages it's been learning and all the different downloaded simulations and all of this stuff. And it's learning us, man. You hear me? I just constantly gotta put y'all up on game about that though, so y'all gotta understand how pervasive this stuff is, man. You know what I'm saying? And this movie right here was inspiration, you know what I'm saying? Or should I say inspired right? By when I was in the joint, reading and studying and educating myself on this smart grid system became when I was in the joint, reading up on this stuff and informing myself and doing research into it, connecting the dots on this smart grid that's coming in that y'all hear me talking about. Up into its hive mind collective. You see that little glitch thing that just happened, right? Or was that on my end? Did y'all see that? Right? Yeah, man. And you know, I noticed I just connected the dots on all of this stuff, right? While I was in there, that's why I said I had a subscription to Popular Mechanics, Popular Science, National Geographic, Wired. You hear me? I made sure I kept myself up, and I noticed as I got these prescriptions to these magazines, Wired, Popular Mechanics, Popular Science, right? I started to piece together as I was reading it and having other experiences and other research, connecting all the dots. Like, hold on, they bringing in the smart grid. It's like it just all fit together. I've always had my mind's always worked like that since I was a young man. Since I was a young boy, my mind is, I just always been able to connect dots and piece things together. This has been a gift that I can say God has blessed me with, so to speak. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? And not only that, to be able to convey it in ways that where people can understand it. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. That's a gift. That's not a talent. It's not a skill. That's a gift. Understand the difference between skills, gifts, and talents. They are not all three the same, right? Yeah, last night's show was fire, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming out. Hit that like button, y'all. Tap on that like button, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to it, man. Let me that's what I meant to do while I'm sitting up here playing around. Tomorrow's show gonna be fire, man. We're gonna have a me and Ed, we're gonna go in a little later, y'all, because I got some business I gotta take care of tomorrow evening. Matter of fact, it's gonna be every Tuesday. The show's gonna be at 9:30 from now on for at least another month or so, because I got some important things that I'm doing behind the scenes, and I need to have till 9:30 on Tuesdays to take care of what I need to take care of. So that's how we rocking out. So just push that dang thing up 2.5 hours, or should I say an hour and a half on Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to it, man. Tomorrow, me and my brother L, we getting right to it. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Yes, sir. We getting right to it. Tomorrow night, me and my brother L, we're going to be chopping it up about this Rachel Nichols situation and, you know, her going over there to Showtime with Becky with the good hair and Steven Jackson. You know what I'm saying? George Floyd's twin brother. You know what I'm talking about, man? We're going to discuss that tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm embracing my sports guy. You know what I'm talking about, thing, because, you know, I really ain't into the basketball and all that, football and all that stuff like that. But my man Els is, and, you know, I know y'all guys like to talk about that. Plus, we can dissect it from many different aspects. So it's only right that we talk about it, man, because it represents a lot of stuff, especially coinciding with things that we talk about over here at A Real Talk. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Click on the bell, subscribe to the page and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to bring Isha up here in a minute. She's patiently waiting in the queue. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I mean? This movie right here, man, you know what I'm saying? This movie is dope, man. You know what I mean? In many ways, to me, for one, it's dope because it just came from my mind. It's something that I actually thought up when I was in the joint. I wrote this stuff down and all of that. And I actually made it into fruition. So it's dope just for that right there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm talking about? It's dope just because of that reason right there. It's dope. Now, when I play the movie, I'm going to play the movie in its entirety. It's only 19 minutes. Tap in and walk with me, y'all. It's only 19 minutes. It'll be over before the hour, right? First hour of the show. And we're going to dissect it a little bit afterwards. And I'm going to open up the panel, and y'all can come up and ask any questions y'all might have or any of that. I want to get y'all's interaction. You know what I'm saying? This is a movie made by your guy. You know what I'm saying? Stacks with the facts. I'm a man of many hats. You hear me? And this movie is one of them, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's dope for me. It's the number one reason that it's dope is because this is a thought that I had in my head when I was in the belly of the beast in prison. I literally wrote this down on notebook paper I got from the commissary, and I kept it in the folder until I came home. I had no intentions on going to media school when I came home from prison. I was working 2 jobs, stacking on my bread. I was good, living my life the way I've been living it up until the end. You hear me? And then the pandemic and all that stuff happened, and everything changed. You feel me? For the better, though. You know what I'm talking about? But you understand what I'm saying? It's dope just for that right there. Just for that reason alone, it's dope. 2, I spent absolutely no money on this movie. This is a no budget film. You hear me? So shouts out to everybody who helped me out with this movie and played a part in it and didn't know they were doing it for free. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, man. I really do. I'm thankful for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Isha. I'm about to bring Isha up. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? We're gonna watch the movie. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, thanks to Isha for doing the movie, man, because she didn't have to do that. She could have been like, nah, even though she was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? But it was a beautiful thing, man. A lot of these scenes were shot at her old apartment. She don't even just tell me she don't stay there anymore. So this is a beautiful thing, man. You don't understand how near and dear to this heart. Like, I'm a real appreciative to everybody who was involved. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it helped me bring this thing into life, who helped me bring this thing to fruition. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. Y'all helped me bring something that I thought up in my head into reality. Y'all got to understand how powerful that is. Y'all got to understand how grateful I am to the people who was involved with helping me make this movie. So we ain't going to waste no time. I'm going to bring Isha up right now.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
I know what's up. I don't know what's going on with my video.
You ain't got no camera on your thing? No camera icon?
Yeah, I got a camera. I'm actually on my laptop right now because I ain't got no iPhone. I got an Android, and it's horrible.
So there's no camera icon on your device that you?
Yeah, there is, but it's not popping.
Well, it's all good. It's all good, man. I mean, it would be nice to see you, but
I know. Hi, everyone. Uh-oh. You got that glitch again.
good over here on my side, man.
Yep, it start glitching over here too.
Yeah, they be doing that with StreamYard and YouTube, man. You know, they be trying to throw a glitch in the matrix, man, when we over here kicking this real shit.
Right, like what is y'all doing?
Yeah, so this is my girl Isha, man. She plays the main character in the movie Phoenix. I appreciate it, man. I just want you to go up there and sit there and tell the people who you are, a little bit about yourself. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to the movie.
All right, what's up, everybody? First of all, I want to thank you, Virgil, for having me on your show tonight. Like, I really thank you so much for even putting me in the movie. I was going through so much stuff in my life at that time, and for somebody to believe in me to do something positive, and it was a blessing in disguise. And just the base of the movie as a whole showed me something different. But I'm Taisha. I'm out here in Columbus, Ohio. I met Virgil in Ohio Media School. We both graduated from there. Been a couple movies together. I'm just out here right now in Columbus. I'm going to Columbus State right now for communication. So, just over here, I had a little process in my life I had to fall back on and get myself together. But right now I'm in the right direction. And part of that is just, playing that role in that movie for real. Like, man, listen, You don't even understand when y'all watch this movie. Like it's gonna give y'all some wisdom. For real.
Sure, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, when I came up with the idea for this movie, man, I was in the joint, man. You hear me? And you know what I'm saying? This movie was inspired by a lot of experiences I had when I was in the joints, inspired by a lot of revelatory information that was bestowed upon me while I was in there. So it's only right that I pay homage and give a representation of that in the best way that I can. And I want to say I thank Isha for helping me bring that into fruition. Like I said, the movie is dope. Let me just say the movie is very low, but it's not even low budget. It's no budget. I spent $0 making this movie. You hear me? None. But like I said earlier, it's very significant and it's dope and it's far for the simple fact, like I said, when I was in prison, sitting on my rack during count time, writing this script because these thoughts was in my head and I wrote it down. You know what I'm saying? I got my treatment and everything. You hear me? And this the whole step process, man. You know what I mean? And the very fact that I took it from here and I put it on paper, you know what I'm saying? Went from let me show y'all how to
show them, Virg, show them.
It went from here to here. Now it's on here. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? We about to watch it on YouTube right now. So, you know, so we're going to do a little commentary and stuff when the movie is over. Like I said, the movie will be over before the first hour of the show. Y'all know we go in for 2 hours minimum every night. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sit back.
Uh-oh, you went mute.
My fault. I hit the wrong button. I'm going to my camera. That's my fault, y'all. So this movie, like I said, is 19 minutes. This is my movie featuring, you know what I'm saying, Isha on the line.
Yeah.
Too bad her camera situation ain't right because I definitely would love to have her on camera.
I know why it's playing. I'm about to mess with it a little bit. You know, I'm a little slow when it comes to technology and stuff.
That was weird, man. All right. Y'all can see it? Y'all can see it?
Yep, it's on there.
The hell? All right. Let me put it on the wide screen, gang. And here we go, y'all, man. Y'all watching the world premiere of my movie. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about, goddamn it, written, scripted, directed. You hear me? Produced by me, Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts, CEO, founder of Real Talk Media LLC, and the host, Chief Cook, Bottle Washer over here at Real Talk Podcast. Hey, let's go. What y'all know about that, Isha?
Yeah. Let's go.
That's Isha right there, y'all.
Man, who are you? And why am I here?
You must know and discover spiritual enlightenment in order to discover your life purpose. I am the I am.
Now, how the fuck do I go about finding spiritual enlightenment?
You already made the decision on how to find it. You just gotta figure it out.
Now, how the fuck am I supposed to go find spiritual enlightenment? How the fuck do I go find spiritual enlightenment?
You know what comes time in every man's life? We ready to settle down and make things right.
but only for that special one. I'm trying to make her you, but y'all want to keep playing games with these lanes. Just make the next move your best move, just be the best of it. Oh yeah, don't feel the flesh, man.
Fuck my spiritual life.
Girl, I don't know why you keep these lanes around. You wildin' out. Don't you settle for less. What up, beauty queen? You know I really wanna. If I teach you my wicked, get together, steam it up like the sauna, take you on a natural high. No marijuana, just a bottle of wine, some ice till prosecco. You holding on to that lame dude, you select that lame. We gonna be mine from the very beginning. I'm trying to make you white because you special. Design espressos, make your own dough on your home dough. Vehicle is for the KO. That's lame.
Hello, young lady. How are you doing today?
Well, I came to listen to the Bible study today, and also, if possible, can I meet with the pastor?
I'll let the pastor know you're here. You can have a seat anywhere. Praise the Lord. Thanks for coming.
Hey, how you doing today, young lady? So I'm gonna help you.
How you doing, Pastor? Now check this out. I had this really weird dream. When this lady was trying to tell me I need to go seek spiritual enlightenment to fulfill my life's purpose. So guess what? I'm here.
Well, the good Lord can definitely help you in that department. All you got to do is start by reading a good book.
Well, listen, I have never, ever, like when I say ever read the Bible. Ever. So I'm going to need just a little assistance, if you don't mind.
Hey, that's not a problem at all. As a matter of fact, I got a verse right for you, right? Let me look through this book and find it real quick, all right? No problem at all. Now we got Ezekiel chapter 37. And the hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, and caused me to pass them around and round. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophecy upon these bones, and said unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Thus said the Lord unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath into you, and ye shall live.
Okay, I need a 2-piece meal with 2 drums and over no, that'll be it. Thank you. I know. You too. You have a good day too. I guess I'm all done. Whole dry bone. Then you hear me over here talking to you, little old dry bone. If I sit here and talk to you, are you gonna breathe life into me? If I blow, would you bring life into us? Am I ever gonna hear the word of the Lord without hearing all that extra shit? Oh, dry bone. Man, fuck this, man. Yeah, bones is gonna stay right in. Man, I'm supposed to be on my motherfucking computer, man. See what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
White people was such that Elijah Muhammad wanted to present white people with the mirror of their own actions. And when he said that the white man is the devil, he was saying that your actions towards black people, towards people all over the world, and towards poor people is the act of those that are against and contrary to the will and law of God.
Even his son, who followed him as the leader of the other segment, withdrew from that position because he said it was non-commissioned, which supposedly is larger than your group, withdrew from that position as a white man is the devil. He encouraged whites to join hands with him. He encouraged whites to even join the organization if they so chose to join his religion. And he takes a completely different philosophy than you.
The Honorable Elijah withdrew from his father's philosophy. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad himself, in his last message to us, told us that he did not raise us up to be mockers of any people, white people in particular. He did not want us to use that term devil. As you understand that as light vanishes darkness and truth vanishes falsehood, the presence of God negates the presence of the devil. What I am advocating today is that God is present. And I am teaching a teaching that resurrects the power and the spirit of black people to do for themselves. And when we come into that kind of power, we don't have to be concerned with devil. We remove essence of devil by destroying the idea upon which devil is.
How could the Honorable Elijah Muhammad maintain that when he said white men are devils? That's what he was known for.
White people bore witness that you were contrary to the laws and the will of God.
Sweep that clean and say all white men are devils, or you say all black men are devils, or
I understand. But there human nature is human nature, but the world is not suffering from the evil of black people. The world is suffering from the evil of European whites and American whites who have oppressed the darker people of the world. We have our share of black devils too.
There's no question about the oppression. We're not arguing that because that's a given in our conversation.
Okay, then let me take you to evil, and that's the work of Satan.
Satan, but not as all whites. There's so many whites who come to the black cause. I mean, would you sweep them under the rug?
I could not do that.
Immediately, the real contender. You know, we be manipulated into thinking that we're so different. In our reality, the things that we allow to separate us, man, are the very same things that you united saw. What we gonna do, y'all? We all one. It's time for us to wake up. Conflict creates controversy, causes confusion. I don't believe in it all because it's all illusions.
How may I help you, young lady?
So, matter of fact, I had this really weird dream. Where this lady was trying to tell me that I needed to seek spiritual enlightenment to fulfill my life's purpose. So basically, here I am.
Well, come on in, have a seat. I'm sure Allah can help you out with that. First, you have to start with reading the Quran.
Now, this might sound a little crazy, but I have never, ever read the Quran, like, ever. So I'm gonna need just a little assistance if you don't mind.
I have the perfect scripture for you. Let me find it for you here. Here we go. Do they not see birds controlled in the sky? None holds them except for Allah. Indeed, and that for signs for people who believe.
You know what? I'm about to go to the pet store. Yep. I'm about to go look at these birds real quick.
And a real contender. You could be anywhere in the world, but it's right here with me, baby. Thinking back when I was sitting in a prison cell, serving hard times for hard white and digits.
Can you show me the path to spiritual enlightenment, bro?
Rain man through the prison mail. That nigga one of the realest, cause he didn't tell. 45's my brethren. I really love you, dog. When I would call collect, you would accept my call. Adrian, my sister, I love you. She used to hold me down, bringing G in the seat. Hello, how you doing, young lady? How can I help you?
Man, listen. I had this really fucking word ass dream when this lady was trying to tell me how I need to seek spiritual enlightenment to fulfill my life's purpose. So at the end of the day, I don't know what I'm doing, but here I am.
You came to the right place. Yahweh can definitely help you with that. But first, you gotta read the Torah.
So listen, I've never, ever read the fucking Torah. Ever. So since I'm here, I might need just a little bit of fucking help.
Matter of fact, don't even worry about the Torah. Go to YouTube and watch some people praying at the Wailing Wall.
He's talking to a wall. What the fuck is this? Now you're kissing the wall. And now you're bound to this wall. I'm not understanding what this is, but maybe it's something I need to figure out. Yep. Definitely something I gotta get together with this. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, holy whoa. Can you talk to me? Can you let me know what's going on? I don't know. Oh, holy whoa. Can you just... this shit, man. I ain't about to do none of this shit. Praying to a wall, man. I'm about to get ready for bed. I would never. I ain't gonna find no fucking spiritual enlightenment. Take my fucking ass to bed. Spiritual enlightenment with my motherfucking eyes.
So how's your journey going on, child?
Man, I went to the Christian church. I went to the Muslim mosque. I went to the Jewish synagogue. And they all had these weird ass fucking rituals. Just so I can find spiritual enlightenment. And why the fuck is it so hard?
You already did the journey, now you just gotta figure out why.
Yes. I went to 3 major religions, 3 major churches, just to find spiritual enlightenment. I had to deal with these really weird ass rituals just to find spiritual enlightenment. Now listen, don't get me wrong. They all had positive ass messages of love. But at the end of the day, I was looking for myself. The voice that I kept hearing over and over in my head was me telling me to seek spiritual enlightenment within me, my conscience, within myself. So, what I'm looking for is me. So what is it? What is it that I already know? I am an expression of infinite awareness. All that ever has been, is now, and all that will forever be. Period.
And there you have it, E&E present, that's what the facts, the real contender. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're right here with me, baby. Thinking back when I was sitting in a prison cell, serving hard times for hard white and digi skills. I got fixed from Rain Man through the prison mail. That nigga one of the realest, cause he didn't tell. 45's my brethren, I really love you, dog. When I would call collect, you would accept my call. Adrian, my sister, I love you. She used to hold me down, bringing gin to see me. That thought just made me smile. My deuce, I love you. And on the birthday cards, got me through the stress when it got so hard. Them chicks, they hopped out the whip and left me so scarred. Nakia, girl, I love you. Cause you help heal my heart. My nigga Nino Solid, that's my brother, my brother. He held me down, I was locked up. I so love you. K-Ro, he didn't make it. He rested in the essence. Now his soul is on now. That's such a blessing. My baby. Yeah.
Period.
Shout out to Mashawn, man. Y'all go subscribe to Mashawn page, man. So you know what I'm talking about? You're welcome. You're all welcome. Feel me, Lance Parker? You're all welcome.
Some of that.
I'm talking about, that's what we call a no budget movie. You hear me?
And you did such a great job, Virg. Like, you did such a great job. Like, you don't know how much of an inspiration that you are to a lot of people that's out there. First of all, you came from prison. Okay. You said you thought of this idea in prison. You wrote it down. You came home. You ain't think you was going to media school, but you made it happen. So when people be out here in the streets and coming out of prison, they can't say, oh, I can't do nothing, because you just proved that, yes, you can.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's a fact.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? And like I said, you know what I'm saying? You know, just a simple fact, like, you know, just a simple fact, like I said, of having an idea, writing it down, and bringing it into fruition. That in itself, you hear me?
Yeah.
That in itself right there is something to be applauded. Not too many people do that. You know, I'm not sitting here bragging and boasting on myself or nothing like that. Because as y'all see, I said it's a no budget movie. You know, the movie is terrible in so many ways, but it's beautiful in so many much more ways.
Yes, it is.
You hear me? And see, I have the testicular fortitude to say such things. You hear me? Yeah, have my sis Ish on here, blessed with her presence. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like you said, like she said, she was going through some very trying situations at a point in her life. And for me to know what she was going through at that time, and still she just come on to the crib, bro. We got to shoot these things. Like on it at sometimes more than I was. You feel me? I appreciate that though. You know what I'm saying? And just inspiration to anybody out there. Like you can make you can make your what's in your head a reality. And
Yes.
it's as simple as just doing it, right?
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean? That's definitely going to be a chapter in my book. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start writing this book. What you know about?
I know that's right. What? Go ahead.
It's gonna be litty. I should have been wrote a book, man, but you know, so I'm getting it together. You know,
Man, that's what's up. I'm so proud of you.
I just was saying because you know it's always stuff to add to it, but at this point, I got a manuscript lightly put together to where I could just tell the story of from when I was a young boy up until a certain point of time, and then you know, like when I come out with the next one, it'll be about you know saying stuff and going forward and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm in the works of doing that and just you know just doing a whole bunch of other stuff too though. But like I said, man, this movie right here was like very near and dear to me. I want you to sit up there and tell people, man, like what was it like for you? You know what I'm saying? Or like I know you touched on it earlier before we showed the movie, but I want you to like not go too much deep in depth, Isha, but just like a brief little overview, you know what I'm saying, about being dedicated to helping me with this movie while going through what you was going through without getting into too much detail about what you was going through.
Yeah, I got you. Like for one thing, just to have somebody have faith in me to be able to play a main character in this movie was something that inspired me to keep going. There was plenty of times that I wanted to stop, but the headline of the movie was spirituality. You know, just trying to find something in me. So every different aspect of this movie, going to different religions and you know checking out stuff, put something inside of me to be like, okay, I can do this. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. There was some stuff, especially with the Jews and all that stuff like that I didn't even understand, and it was just a learning experience as a whole. Like, but just to see you do your work, like you was filming, you was doing everything, Virgin. You know, you had some help in the background, but at the end of the day, like you did everything, you know, just to see you do that and you being so dedicated. And I mean, you inspired me to keep going. I'm going to tell you that right now. So just to be able to do that, and especially, you know, going through the things that I was going through at that time, this movie inspired me to keep going and try to be the best that I can possibly be.
Right.
Just to pass the message to anybody that was watching this film. So
yeah, and I appreciate that, man, for real, because like I said, Isha, man, I know exactly what you was going through, and it's and of course, me in the process of you know what I'm saying, making the movie, you know what I'm saying, like I'm focused on getting the movie done, you know, for so many reasons, man. I got a school project that I have to turn in by a certain time. This is something that I'm passionate about, you know what I'm saying. I'll even admit this is not that I wasn't thinking about Isha, but I was selfish in that I didn't realize or I wasn't thinking how much I was helping her, you know what I'm saying, or even if I was, you know what I'm saying. So you know what I'm saying, I appreciate that, Isha, for real, because you know
it's no problem.
You know what I'm saying, you know how when it came to making this movie, we in between shooting this movie, shooting scenes,
the other movie,
other stuff was all type of crazy stuff was going on. So you know what I mean, I appreciate you for dedicating you know what I'm saying. Mind you, I paid no one, right? Everyone you seen in this movie did this off of the strength and the love of the kid, man.
Yes.
Let me tell y'all something right here. If y'all notice, that was King Els who played the imam with the kufi. That was El. If y'all paid attention, Lance Parker, Project Leroy in the building, man. Uncle Diggity, man, #1 fly guy, my man Vernon 85. Hey, y'all noticed that was my homie King Els that played the imam with the kufi on. Yeah, man, we had fun shooting the movie, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's very, very, like I say, no budget, low budget, no budget. But it was shot with you know what I'm saying, with passion, you know what I'm saying, with inspiration, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about. It's a lot that goes into making a movie, y'all, man. You feel me? Even just making this little Rudy Poot movie right here was work. So I
man, it was work.
You feel me though, Isha? It made me respect.
Yeah, it was work, man. Listen.
It made me respect being a photographer, a photographer. It made me respect people who work in the movie industry a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
Yes, I do.
I'm all about family over here, y'all. You never know. Y'all don't know what I got going on behind the scenes, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? I might got a part for y'all to play. You know what I'm talking about? I might be coming up with some things behind the scenes. You know what I'm talking about? my mind stay working, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some stuff we might, you know what I'm talking about? Don't be surprised if I hit you with that email and say, Brethren, I need you. You know what I'm talking about? We'll play a part in something. Yeah, no, that's all, man. You know what I'm saying? Issa, I want you to also sit up there. Issa, just, you know what I mean? What do you think of the character? And you know what I'm saying? And how did you feel in any ways the character relate to you in any way? Or did you, or you know?
For me, during that, you know, while I was filming the movie and had to play Phoenix, like it was just crazy because during that time I related to Phoenix because I'm trying to figure out spirituality myself. You know, like, okay, so I'm over here and I'm like, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, but what happens if, you know, something else transpires and this religion is supposed to be right or this religion is supposed to be right? So I was already asking these questions myself that Phoenix was trying to answer in the movie. Like what's gonna help me and what's gonna do this? But then at the end of the day, like once you dig deep inside of yourself, like I had to start doing and figure it out. Like everything that I need to do is all inside of me. It's all inside of me. I can find me some spirituality somewhere, but I can't make the moves that I need to make in my life without believing in me.
That's a fact.
Yeah, so for that aspect, that's how I really like you. And it was crazy because I was like, how am I supposed to play her? You was like, you is her. I said, okay.
You feel me?
Yeah, like and it was crazy because I was feeling it. Like, you know, I was really feeling it. And it was just I learned so much. And it like I said, it helped me on my journey the whole trip. So
yeah, man, that's a that's a blessing, even for real. That just add a whole nother level of meaning to the movie for me because it did exactly what I wanted it to do, and that's just to make somebody think and to touch somebody. You know, I know it helped somebody. I know it make you touch you somewhere. I know to make it was something for you. You got something out of it. Maybe it spoke to you in a way into what you was trying to find an answer to. You understand what I'm talking about, man? And I appreciate that because that's exactly why I made the movie. For that reason right there.
Yes, sir.
That's why it's called The Golden Fleece. How many of y'all are familiar with the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece? You hear me? Issa, are you familiar with the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece?
You know what? A little bit, but I want you to get me hip all the way right now.
Okay, so Jason and the Golden Fleece. Excuse me. Jason and the Golden Fleece is an old Greek mythology story, right? About an ancient warrior guy. His name was Jason, right? His dad was Zeus, and his mother was a chick named what was her name, man? What to say?
Athena. It wasn't Athena, was it?
No, it's not Athena, man. His mother's name was I can't remember right now. Anyway, but Jason was like half God, half right. The you know what I'm saying? The sons of what they're saying, I would say what's the name? Came into the daughters of men. The sons of God came into the daughters of men. That's what we're talking about, the Grigori, the Watchers. You know what I'm saying? That's what these Greek mythology right? So he was the product of Zeus mating with a human, right? This guy Jason, you know what I'm saying? He went on a voyage to find the Golden Fleece with his crew called the Argonauts. Hercules was a part of this crew. You know what I'm talking about? If y'all know anything about Greek mythology. You know what I'm saying? And they just was going around the world, you know what I'm saying, going on these different conquests, fighting all type of demons, you know, everything. And then, you know what I'm saying, they was all engaging in these different adventures, all while going on the main adventure of finding the golden fleece, right? And when they finally found the golden fleece, like all the stuff had happened, and you know what I'm saying, and the story get foggy for me right there. But that's just like the basic stuff where y'all can always go research it for yourself. Go look up the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece. But basically, the premise of the story of the Golden Fleece, and this is the reason why I named this movie Golden Fleece, is because when you break down the story of the Golden Fleece, and when actuality is a representation of what I just said in the movie. What was the last things that Isha said in the movie Phoenix, in the character of Phoenix, right? He said, did you realize that I am infinite awareness? Everything that ever was, is, and always will be. God made manifest. Capital G, capital O, capital D. Right? You hear me? So, with that being said, you know what I'm saying, as relation to the movie, Golden Fleece is not really a whole bunch of dudes going on a journey and going on all these conquests, fighting all these monsters, demons, and all that stuff, and you know, finding some sheep made of gold or something like that. But the actual symbology of the story is the journey of man on a journey to find himself, right? Hence the term of the movie, the title of the movie, Golden Fleece. And it showed a young lady who was on the process of the journey of finding herself when she was supposed to be going to this religion and that religion and this religion, doing all these creepy rituals that you just know at some point, you just know they ain't right. You just know as a kid when you in church and your mom made you go and you didn't want to go and you went anyway. So you went to church and they was doing weird stuff in there and you just felt some type of way about it when you was a kid. I know I'm not the only kid who felt like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you realize when you grow up and you experience certain things and come to knowledge certain things that just like Yeshua told us, the kingdom is within you. You hear me? That's her name, Lance Parker. That's why I rock with my homies, man. Altimeter, yeah, Altimeter. That was her name. Right? That's why I rock with my audience, Isha, man.
Altamina.
Y'all
Yes,
go check out
I see.
Y'all go check out the story of Jason and the Golden Fleece. It's a very interesting story, man. Might bring some clarity to you. One thing I know or I've discovered for me being I'm just talking about, and I'm gonna use a correct word for it because this is a correct word for it too that I remember as a kid. Addicted to Greek mythology. Yeah. Like literally addicted. I remember when I was in elementary school at Parkmore Elementary School in my city. It was this book in the library. I remember I was in like the first grade. Yep, first grade. I remember this. And, you feel me? We used to go to the library and get a book. Alcimede. Alchemede. Yeah, that's her name. Not Altimeter. Alchemede. That's her name. Very close, yeah. But listen though, right? And I'm in elementary school at Parkmore Elementary, and we used to go. You know, when we was in elementary school, we go to the library. We can get a book. You know what I'm saying? To take home and read and stuff like that. The little in-school library. And I remember the day I went to the library, man. It just something compelled me to go to the shelf all the way in the back, and I just looked on the third shelf. And it was this big green book. It had a green, like a green, you know what I'm saying, cloth binding. It was like this thick. It's like this thick, y'all. You hear me? And I grabbed it, and it said and faded. Like, so you know them old books like that. They had the silver little plating on there that's fading off. And it said, Book of Greek Mythology. And that book broke down Greek mythology. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. As a grown man now, I remember reading this book as a child. This book broke down Greek mythology to the T, and it was designed for children. And I was the only.
You want taco?
Yeah, my fault. Yo, that was my nigga Fonz, man. Hey, man, listen here, man. Shout out to my nigga Locke, man. You know what I'm saying? Make the mercies of the Most High cover my nigga Locke, man. You know what I'm saying? His health isn't doing him too good right now, but you know what I'm saying? My man Teron Lockett, man. That's my homie, man. My man Locke. You know what I'm saying? Let's send out all prayers and blessings to my brother that his health, you know what I'm saying, increase and his pain decrease. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Locke, though, man. But yeah, though, and I got that green book, the Greek mythology book. This thick, man. Listen, and it broke down Greek mythology to the T, to the point to where I was the only kid getting that book from the time I was in first grade to the time I was in fifth grade. So I know my Greek mythology. Some stuff is faulty because, you know, I'm older and I ain't been really studying up on it like that, and I smoke a lot of weed, but you know, I remember a lot of stuff about Greek mythology, and I know now that it was all demon time. Right? But everything happened for a reason. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what the story of the Golden Fleece is representing, though, with Jason and the Argonauts and going on all those journeys and conquests. You know how they make it seem real heroic and stuff. Really, it's just demons.
That's crazy. Man.
It's just demons. Zeus and Pan, the Greek god Pan, who was a goat god. That's why when y'all ever hear me saying my brother Red Chop, the demon goat god, Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism. Y'all better study etymology, man. I keep telling y'all, man. So Issa, man, you know what I mean? What you been up to since since you've been back or whatever,
You know, I've been staying out the way, but like I was telling you, I'm up at Columbus State right now, studying communications.
Right.
So, you know, I'm just trying to enhance everything that I've learned from Ohio Media School. I'm just trying to put everything into play, trying to figure that out, you know, how to get myself together all the way.
Right.
So just being out here, just finally living life, enjoying life, just trying to be great out here. I keep saying, you know, I'm a Buckeye fan. I'm pretty sure most of us Buckeye fans. I said I want to motivate speak one day. I said I'm going to fill the whole big house up. I'm going to charge everybody $1 to get in. That's just going to be my first profit real quick, like that.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man.
Yep.
So I want you to go ahead and tell any girls out there who might be an aspiring actress on whatever level they feel they want to be an actress or say actress. I want you to go ahead and tell them how important it is to if you really want to pursue a career in acting, or if you just, you know what I'm saying, no matter how, you know, whatever it is though, but if you want to when it comes to playing a role in a movie, I'm telling them how important it is to get familiar with the character and realize that in order to you know what I'm saying, make the movie believable, or even, you know what I'm saying, do it with respect, how you gotta kind of like, you know what I'm saying, what they call method acting. You have to like kind of become the character, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because that's one thing that I had to learn. And so, you know, any ladies out there that's paying attention right now, and if you want to pursue acting, first and foremost, believe in yourself. If you want to try out for any parts, just go out there and get that experience in. But if you get that part to play, and you have to become that character. There's times that you might not be filming, you might be sitting in your bathroom looking in the mirror. You got to play that person, get familiar with that part. Whatever you might be portraying in a character. Maybe watch other films of people that's in the same little situation that's playing close to that part. If there's something in a movie that you're not understanding what it is, make sure you do your research. Do all the research that you need to do so you can be familiarized with what you're playing, how to play that part, and just become that person. But at the end of the day, you gotta have fun while you're doing it.
Right.
Yeah, the more fun. I mean, you know, you gonna play your part. It's gonna be serious. You ain't trying to waste nobody's time, but it's gonna be a commitment. If you play a part, if you get a part, you have to be committed to playing that role. Because it's gonna be a process, but just have fun, get to know your castmates. Like it's a good experience, and you don't know where you can take it to. You know, so that's what I'm gonna say today.
Right, that's a fact, man. Because you know, like I said, man, when I came up with the idea for this movie, man, I'm not gonna say that I never thought that I was gonna actually make it though, but I didn't think that it was gonna happen in the way in which it did. I can definitely say that. So you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It just was funny the way everything happened, but you know, like I say, man, you know, everything happened for a reason. So it was
Yes, it
perfect
does.
timing. You know what I'm saying? We got it done, got it all
Yes.
done. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, to me, it just was an accomplishment for me, because I'm like, damn, man, I really sit up here and made a movie, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? People can say it's trash. People can say it's up. People can say whatever they want. I don't care.
Man, but listen, I'm sorry to cut you off, but who's going to say it's trash? Like you can't nobody say anything about anything being trash because they don't even know how much work it is to even do a movie. Like, come on, dude, sit down.
Exactly. And that's what I tell them. That's the main reason why I say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, just because I know humans, I know people, I know what they're going to say. I know what they're going to say. I know humans. So what I'm saying is, and that's the reason why I just said what I said, because until you actually make a movie, it's no budget, is no money, as not seasoned actors or directors or lighting professional equipment and locations and all this technology that goes into making these extravagant movies that depict our future societies, making this thing so fantastical. You know what I'm saying? Good looking out, Uncle Diggity. You know what I'm saying? Thinking it's some old fantastical superhero type stuff that we could possibly do.
Right.
Instead of some real shit. You hear me?
Yes.
And I'm telling y'all right now, making a movie is not easy. We came up for this real quick, Issa, man. Making a movie is not easy, even a no budget. I'm not a professional director. These were not professional actors and actresses. We weren't no extravagant budgets and you know all of that. This is just some straight like doing with your phone type stuff, hood shit, real shit, raw shit, uncut, like that stuff you used to get back in the day. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? And that's what make it. You hear me? And like I say, you know, so this is beautiful. When I showed my daughter this movie, she was really happy. My daughter loves this movie. You hear me? I'll let my daughter.
I know that's right. That's little birds right there.
she just was like, Daddy, I really like you. She seen it. And that's what when she first seen it, she was like, I really liked it. Like she genuinely liked it. And that's why, and I can tell she did, because if she didn't, trust me, if Jen didn't like it, she would tell me she didn't like it. You hear me? Trust me, y'all. I know my baby girl, she would have said it. You know what I mean? And when I got the stamp of approval from Jen, I was like, oh, that's all that matters. Because actually, y'all, to even keep it more 100 with y'all, the character of Phoenix was based off of my daughter. How about that?
Oh, that's what's
She
up.
was a little bit old. If she was the age she was now, and I was doing the movie, I would just have her play it. But she was too young when we did it. She was like,
yeah.
she was like what, like when she was like 10, 11. She just wasn't ready.
Yeah.
She just wasn't ready. She wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? But now she would have been ready to do it though. But it's all good.
No, that's right. She gonna be in some.
Yeah, we got another role for Jen. You know what I'm saying? But it was a beautiful experience, y'all. And I encourage y'all, if y'all got an idea, write a script and a treatment, and do your poster boards and all that stuff, man. Put it together, do it the right way, and make it happen. Pick your scenes out. You fill out your sheets and all that stuff. You get, I can show you how to do all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about, and you do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? You might got some more bread than me. You might got some money. You might go get you a nice little camera for about $2,500, $3,000. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to go get you a nice little drone and make some nice shots. You know what I'm saying? Get you some good editing software, man. You know what I'm talking about? You might be able to do all that. You know what I'm saying? If you can, you can make real. But see, you don't even really need all of that for real. And when I say you don't need it, what I'm saying is you can make quality stuff without that stuff. But if you got that stuff, you can make top-notch professional stuff like at the movies. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's all up to you. You know what I'm saying? So Isha, this I want you to go just tell them this all around experience of playing this part, you know what I'm saying, and the effect, you know what I'm saying, it's had on you as far as where you at right now.
Okay, when I started playing Phoenix, first of all, I'm gonna go back because once I heard you was doing a movie and you was looking for a character, I'm like, shit, I'm trying to do this real quick. Like, we was already doing the movie for Cap already. Right. So it's like, I already believed, like, your acting skills is dope as hell any damn way. But for you to start doing your movie, and like I said, we was going to school together anyway, so I already knew, like, oh, his movie about to be dope. And then you was like, here, you got the part. And I'm like, well, shit, it was kind of like my nerves was messed up, but at the end of the day, I was like, well, damn, it was kind of like, let me just go ahead and do this because somebody's believing in me now. Like I said, I was going through a whole bunch of stuff, but just to have you believe in me, everybody believed in me at that time. It just helped me, especially the whole overall, just to be dedicated, just to be committed. It just showed how strong that I can be within myself.
Right.
How people, believed in me and had faith in me to commit to a job and to do it. I always look back at things because I was, have my little rocky little roller coaster ride this past like couple years. But I will always go back to filming that movie because it was like all my strength, like when I felt weak, like all my strength just came up out of me. Right. It's like anything that I put my mind to, like, okay, yeah, I might fall, I might trip, bump my head, get up, back up, whatever. But for me, it was like, okay, you was able to do this movie when you was probably at your worst. Right. And so for me, like anything that I went through in life, like I said, I always went back to the movie, but just where I'm at right now, like, I got my little clean time and stuff. I'm in, sobriety, clean, doing my meetings. I'm going to school. I got my license back, my car back. I'm just over here just trying to figure out, I had to get some spirituality in my life and to figure out which way that I wanted to go. But, I had to dig deep in myself. Like, it's okay. If you need to get help, go get you some help. If you're struggling with something, go get you some fucking help. Yeah, like if you need it, go talk to somebody. There's people out there that's going to help you for real. Just find you a good support system. If you got friends that ain't got your back, man, kick them to the motherfucking curb. Like, goodbye. And take them out with the trash when you do in the morning. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, like, there's always support around. There's always people out there to help you. But at the end of the day, it all came down to me believing in myself. Wow. Like, did I want better for myself? Did I want to keep feeling like shit every day? Like, no. So, like I said, that spirituality movie, that Golden Fleece, it just woke something up out of me. Like every time I'll be like, I feel some type of way, I'll go to YouTube, think, play the movie.
Oh
I
yeah.
will play the movie. Like, let me go to sleep off this movie because you don't even understand. Like, it just woke something up out of me. Just playing Phoenix, period. So
that's what's up, man. I appreciate that, man. And that's exactly why I made the part. That's exactly why I picked you, and that's exactly why it came out the way it did. Because you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean? We do this stuff for the love. It's all love when you do it for the love, though.
what?
Like my man Guarantee said. So you know what I'm saying? It was a pleasure. You know what I'm saying? El, once you come on up in here, El, man, because you definitely played a part in the movie. Go ahead, hit that link and come on up in here and talk about. I'm talking about playing the Imam with the Bob Marley colored kufi. He had the Bob Marley kufi. You know, come on up in here, El, man. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, it was a beautiful thing, man. We had a little demonstration up there at the school for the premiere and all that. It was dope, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not showing this to brag, and I'm not doing this to brag, y'all. Please bear with me. I'm not doing what I'm doing to brag. I'm just saying that when it comes to being a content creator, you hear me? You have to actually create content.
Yeah.
And what y'all just saw was content. You hear me? Two people right now we chopping it up with played in this movie. One of them was the main character. And as y'all listen to what she said, and I'm finding out as well, you hear me? I'm almost down near in tears over here. You hear me for real. Because I see Isha doing so much better than she was while we was making this movie. And I'm glad that I was a part of the process of pushing her. You hear me? Influencing her, motivating her, inspiring her to go on her path of spiritual enlightenment. This is exactly why I picked her for this part. And I told her, you are Phoenix. I wanted my daughter to play it, but she just was too young at the time.
I remember you said that too.
You hear me? So Isha was perfect. And then I got my brother El. El, what's good with you, brother? What's peace and blessings? What's popping?
Hi.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
You already know, man. We chilling like a villain.
Yes.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, you already know everybody woke up today, so we already won.
Yeah, well, so we won. Victory is already.
That's it. But yeah, I just really tapped in, so I kind of came towards the end, but I heard a lot of journey talk, which I love to hear always. So, that's why I always say peace, love, and blessings, because that's what it's about. And when you put all three of those things in your life, things will come back to you. And one thing I could say, I know we was just making the movie together, but I could tell good people when they around, and I could tell, great energy is going to come back around, and came back around like it is supposed to, as it always do. So where was y'all at in the discussion as far as like the movie? Did y'all already go through watch it?
Oh yeah, we already, we already watched it and everything, man. You hear me?
I know one thing I want to say is I was grateful to be in the movie. I was grateful that you even chose me to be in it.
Right.
I still watch it, every other month or so, and just, it was a great movie to me. Right. Even though it was like 20 minutes, it was impactful, had a storyline, and I really love. That was my first time acting in a movie, so to me that was just super dope to even be part of that.
Right.
But the whole storyline was super dope when you told me about it, and I got to read the actual script.
Right.
I was like, okay, I see where you was going with it, see the message, and it was about transformation to me. As far as the whole concept of the film, looking within yourself for the answers, and you could go wherever you go. You get all different kind of information. It's always good to gather that. And it's just like what me and Stacks talk about on the show a lot. At the end of the day, you do all your research, but the truth is really what you believe. At the end of the day. So that's what you follow. And to me, that was what the whole movie concept was about. Searching for the answer within yourself.
That's a fact. And even to take it a step further, L, searching for yourself, because since you are created in the image of the truth, that makes you the truth.
Yep.
Exactly. Right.
Tap in with us, man. We're going in, man. A Real Talk Podcast. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering. We got King L's in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got Isha in the building, man. It's a beautiful situation, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Discussing and breaking down the movie. You know what I'm saying? If y'all pay attention to the scripture in the that the Christian pastor gave, right? Ezekiel verse, right?
Yeah, that's the one I read, right?
Yep, sure was. Yeah. The one he read.
No, I'm talking about the one that my man Vance read.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah, about the dry bones. Right. And
dry bones.
Them old dry bones, man. I'm telling y'all, man, that's a raw. that is such a deep paradigm out of that verse right there. You know what I'm saying? That verse got a lot to do with y'all. Hear me when I talk about the smart grid, when I talk about genetic manipulation, when I talk about et salve coagula. You hear me? That's what that verse is in reference to. With them old dry bones. You know what I'm talking about? And with L, you know what I'm saying? With L's his surah. You hear me? You know what I'm talking about? With the birds. You hear me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Like, it's all the same stuff, man. You feel me? And what you were gonna find out when you do your research into these religions, especially Christianity, Islam, and Judaism, right? When you study these religions, and notice I'm not saying religion, I'm saying religions, right? Religions. You hear me? Because that's what they are. Y'all study them, y'all see that they all are manipulated, inverted versions, copies, fakes, if you will, of the original. You know what I'm talking about? Like a straight inversion. You know what I'm saying? Disguised as being the original in a righteous way. But that's something you got to figure out for yourself, though. And that's the reason why I made the movie. It's not for me to say what I just said and you just believe what I said because I said it. It's for you to, if you even think or care about what I'm saying enough, go find out for yourself if what I'm saying holds up to anything or if it's standing on anything solid. How about that? Because it ain't for me to prove nothing to you. It's for you to go find out for yourself. How about that? And that's what the movie is about. And that's what Yeshua told us out of the Bible. That's what all y'all's little, whoever y'all call them, that's basically what they were saying. You hear me? So, yeah, man, I appreciate L and Isha being a part of history. For real history. You hear me?
Because it definitely is.
Hey, I appreciate you for having me part of that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I really do. Because I was nervous as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, you talking about the old dry bones and stuff, right? Go to churches and stuff. You know how fast I had to eat that damn chicken to film that shit?
Oh, man.
Yeah. E&E.
What's up, Fonz?
This E&E Fonz. What's up?
40 Fonz in the building. What's good, brother?
What's up with you, baby?
Man, chilling out, bro. We gotta link up, bro. I know you've been busy with your double shifts. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I picked up with your other brothers today too for a little second. We all had to go get up and see Locke real quick today.
Y'all on the east side? Y'all ain't tell me?
Me, Court, and Keys. Yep. We had talked though. I'll call you personally and me and you were just hollering. Yeah,
you gotta hit me up. You gotta hit me up, bro.
Yeah, I'll call you when me and you will talk personally, but let her talk to my bro. We need to link up anyway, bro.
That's what I just said.
Yeah,
we definitely gotta do that.
Maybe come over Saturday or something. I'm off this weekend too, so shit. Maybe come through and
we need to get a group E&E podcast going.
Do that. Come over, watch a game or something, hang out. We do a little.
Hell, you're gonna have to be the one to put it together.
Yeah, I could definitely do that. We can make that happen.
But I think, bro, we definitely gotta link up. Shit, always love talking to you, bro. Shit,
You already know, bro. I'm gonna hit you up as soon as I get off here.
Oh, that's cool.
All right, bro.
And tomorrow we definitely going in. You know what I'm saying? Me and L.
Yeah, we're gonna be in the building.
I'm in there.
Come through, definitely. But yeah, we like I said, reading the script, I got to have the cool shit because I got to lay back for about the first 3-4 scenes and really see how everything was working. Was good. But yeah, I got to see how everything was working. So for me, I kind of felt like it calmed me down a little bit and got me a little bit into the role. And then when he told me how to do it, how he wanted it, really, I just tried to do it exactly how he said. That's really what it was about. Like, I don't think we shot too many takes, honestly. Like, I just wanted to do it. Like, he was like, do it this way. I read it. He's like, take. I'm like, oh shit. But nah.
There it go.
Right. All right, cool. But nah, it was like I said, the whole when I got to read the script before everything, so I just read the whole thing real quick, and I already kind of can envision because I remember I was kind of bugging Virgil a little bit. I felt like I was a little bit because I wanted to see it. Like, after you did it, like it's like, all right, a week go by, 2 weeks.
He's like to snap your finger.
I'm like, you know what I mean? Because hey man, I'm impatient like that. I'm an artist, so when I even do videos, like when I go to, when I did videos and they take a couple months, I'm like, shit. Like I get to the point where I just try to forget about it, so it don't just be on my mind and creating no anxiety. Because that's how I was. I'm hitting Virgil up all the time, like, yo, hey, when it's dropping, and I didn't want to keep being on his heels, but that's what it is. Like it was an anticipation because I got to see the behind the scenes. So when you see it, you really want, and you're a part of something like that, and you understand what's going on. You just want to see it into fruition. So that's really what it was about for me, and that's why it was so much anxiety building up. And when I seen it, we got to do the screening at the school. That was another dope moment to be a part of. That I appreciate again. So yeah, like I said, I just appreciate the whole process and the work after everything. The artwork was dope, man. Thank you.
You already know, man. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? For real, on some real shit though, man. Like real talk. Like I appreciate everybody who was a part of this, man. Cause like I said, I ain't paying nobody nothing, man. You know what I mean? It was straight no. When I say no budget, I mean no budget, man. You hear me? No, nothing for catering, no locations, none of that, per diems, none of that. This was straight off the love. You know what I'm talking about, man? And that's what made it a beautiful situation and demonstration. You did. Hit that like button, y'all, man. Click on the bell, subscribe to the page and all that, man.
Y'all caught me fresh off a workout. I'm over here. I was like, let me hop in.
But you made it.
You fresh from the gym?
Yeah, y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all here tonight.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have been anywhere in the world. Y'all right here with us on A Real Talk Podcast. We appreciate that, man. Hit that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about? Sharing your social engineering. You know what I'm talking about? Tell everybody to come tap in, walk with us over here. You know what I'm talking about, man? We just watched the world premiere of my movie.
He sound like Diddy and baby. He made sure I was.
One thing for certain, Lance Parker, it ain't for free. Not for right now. For right now. But let me just say this because I'm gonna cam up for this too, man. See, when you are real charismatic, magnetic, I'm talking about omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, minded guy like myself, man. This stuff just spews out of you, man. It just spews out of you, man. You hear me?
Do the spews again.
It just spews out of you, man. It just spews out of you. You hear me?
I'm doing that all day tomorrow.
I can hit y'all with the samples. I can hit y'all with the samples. You know, the sampies. You feel me? That's how you get the custies to come. You hear me? And you go take over the block, man. You go over there with the samples. You just bag up a whole 8-ball of straight nicks and just go give them all the things. And I'm not saying y'all things. I'm just talking stuff right now, man.
Nah, I mean the product. I mean, when you think about it, the podcast game is just like the dope game. Just like how Andre's 3 Stacks said about the rap game. It ain't too much different. You know what I mean?
It's not
because at the end of the day, you really just trying to acquire and that's how any business is.
Right.
And that's how we all are.
Right.
You know, you either buying or you selling something.
Right.
That's the
but at the
truth,
end
though.
of the day, you know, if you got the firework, then people gonna rock with you.
Right.
And that's what separates you from the rest.
You did.
And that's and that's the difference.
Right. That's a big difference. You know what I'm saying? If y'all, matter of fact, if y'all looking for an opportunity to make some bread, man, y'all need to be getting at your boy. I'm telling y'all need to be hitting me up, man. You hear me? Put you in a position to make some money for yourself. You did. See, that's what I'm all about. I'm all about helping people, man. You hear me? I'm all about getting my resources and giving them to y'all to possibly put yourself in a position to make yourself into the best version of yourself. Wow. And when I'm in a position to do that, I'm going to present that to y'all. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, get in that description, hit that email. Matter of fact, I'm about to hit y'all up with the email right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? Hit that email up right there. You did. If you're interested on how you could be introduced to you know what I'm saying, getting the knowledge and learning the ups and downs and the ins and outs and how you could become the best version of yourself and make some living for yourself while you're doing it. You know what I'm talking about? Because we believe in what's about hard over here at A Real Talk Podcast, man.
I know that's right.
You hear me? And I know my man L can attest to that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he doing his thing going on with the insurance game, man. He put people up on game. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a good move and a good campaign. I would even say even a movement to encourage our brethren and our sistren due to the absurd amount of violence we've been seeing in our communities. And how
insurance
able to just get incredibly rich off of our demise. You know what I'm saying? When people don't have any insurance, they can't even afford to bury them. So they got to go get fish dinners and got to get GoFundMes and stuff like that. And it's a sad situation because y'all don't see where it's leading to.
Yeah.
And that's what my goal is, to eliminate GoFundMes. And
you know, out of business.
I don't even want that to be anything to even think about. Like, you know, at the end of the day, we should be burying our parents.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
and yeah, you have unfortunate circumstances. You know, you got sickness, illness, certain unfortunate things that can happen. You know, but my goal is to try to minimize that in the community because when you start thinking about life insurance, then you start thinking about making better decisions
Right.
with the
Yep.
way you move. You know, so it's not only just getting the life insurance. I want to help people understand the value of it and investing in yourself, what I call income protection. Because yes, you're investing, but at the end of the day, life insurance is more income protection, especially if you got a spouse.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or you got kids. If you got kids, you should definitely have it. Like there's no excuse. I'm sorry. Come on now. We buy two lunches and we spending $40 a month, $50 a month. You can at least insure yourself and make sure that your kid is set for the rest of their life. And if they
Right.
want to do anything, they can do something. Like
Yep.
he said, like this is not about us at this point. It's about the people behind us.
Right.
And
Right.
if you ain't got kids, I'm pretty sure you got a niece or a nephew or a cousin or a sister or somebody you think about that you want to have a better life even after you.
That's a
So it
fact.
ain't just gotta be if you got kids. It could be different people and you could split it up to where everybody can be great. And you know, I think about when I'm gone. And honestly, it happened because of a family member of mine. But like I said, just to kind of make it short and sweet, I just want to eliminate GoFundMe's and put the wealth back in the communities because it's
Yes.
something we
Yes.
used to
That's
do a long
yeah.
time ago. And we don't do it no more.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad you touched on that, L, though, because that's what it's about for me. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? We talk about the black community, this, the black community, that. What are you doing to actually contribute to
The
rebuilding
community.
your actual community? And one of the ways to create generational wealth is to ensure generational wealth, invest in generational wealth, be knowledgeable in how to do so. You know what I'm saying? Familiarize yourself and educate yourself on what finance is, how it works, how money operates, what gives money its value. You know what I mean? How money is traded. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, because money is a commodity, if y'all didn't know. You know what I'm
to
saying?
reach it, and before you even know to reach what wealth is, because wealth is a mindset to where everybody has a number to where they feel like they're wealthy and
Right,
financially free. So
Yep.
before you can even start your journey, you got to know where the end is and
right,
what your end goal is. So, like that's one thing we teach is that first we want to figure out what would you need to retire. What would you need to say, hey, I'm good and I don't need to work anymore, and I'll be good off of this set amount of money. And what do I want to have for the generation after me? How much do I want to set? Once you figure out those two numbers, you put that together. That's what you're working towards, and then we teach you how to get to those goals. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's about. And once you hit those goals, what's crazy is if you know how much you want to leave behind and you invest and you got enough, then you don't even need life insurance. Now after this, you put the rest of that money into investments and just let the money grow.
yeah,
So it's
Yep.
about just think about it. Like this is what we teach people how to do it, how to
right,
do it the most effective way. You know what I mean? For you, it's all customized. So, if you ever want to get that game, holler at me. But at the end of the day, I just want my people to be in a better position. So this is for everybody. Like it
yeah,
don't matter. Not even just my people, it's everybody because the kids are the future. Because our kids
Yep.
gotta live with y'all kids gotta live with our kids. So won't it just be better if they all living good and ain't gotta worry about problems? Because one thing I'll say is families shouldn't have to worry about burying family members because that adds more stress.
It
mhm,
One thing
definitely
you should
do.
never, yeah, one thing I at least want my family is not to worry about burying me. I want them to grieve in the right way possible.
Right. And I feel you on that. Like to have everything set up, get the insurance, have everything set up, have a will, have your plan together. I don't want my
Hmm.
body just sitting around waiting for my fish dinners and spaghetti dinners and all that stuff to get sold. So, for real.
yeah.
As
That's
soon as
real talk. That's real
I
talk.
know, like have everything
Family members,
together. Y'all ain't got to worry about nothing.
yeah, they fighting over what they getting from you and what's
Yeah.
theirs. What's nah, we gotta eliminate all that. Like, get your will. You know, make sure you update your will yearly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
As
That's how
the
you do
assets grow and increase, you switch that damn thing up. You know what I'm saying? You could put clauses in there in case certain people, you know, whatever, or you could do whatever you want. But I'm just saying the reason why we have it in this, and it's right that we're talking about this movie and talking about what we're talking about now, because one of the other key ways to building generational wealth is that right there. You know what I'm saying? It's keeping things, you know what I'm saying, within the family. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Making the community grow. You know what I'm saying? Like investing in each other. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you make stuff work. You know what I'm saying? Like and as far as like when he's like my man El said about retiring, man, like we all think you got a number, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As far as a number amount though, but you know what I mean, when you think about how much money you're gonna actually need to live off of without going to work, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You gotta really put some planning into that. And that's why you know what I'm saying, so many people are in power now because they discovered that, you know what I'm saying? And you know, it's a whole little story behind all of that. That's another topic for another day. But you know what I mean? In order to establish that though, you gotta be willing to, you know what I'm saying, put that work in though. Like El said, you know what I'm saying? When you live left a passive, you ain't gotta pay life insurance no more. You could just once you get to a certain level, you could just take all of it and just invest it back into yourself and you know, create more generational wealth for your kids. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it like this, guys. How many people we know go get coaches or take their kids to go get coached by people for basketball, football, or whatever team? Think about it like that.
Yeah.
Now you would go get your kid coaching to help them get better at the sport, but you won't go get a financial advisor to coach you to make sure you're making the right financial decisions. We got to think like the rich. Every rich person you know has a financial advisor, coaches, not just one. They have a team. So you got to think about it that way too. Like who does it? How does the wealthy think? They think like, hey, I need a coach. I need somebody that's gonna hold me accountable. You know, somebody that you could trust. That could look at what you're doing and be like, yo, you might need to cut that out, bro. Like, let's be real. You know, somebody that can have those conversations with you and hold you accountable and be a financial coach, just like you would do for your kids to get better at what they do in life. We can still, why not learn how to manage our money better and have people in our corner that can help us manage our money better. That's the way you gotta think about it. Invest in yourself.
Yeah, definitely do.
That's what the movie's about. Looking for the answer. Look for the answers within yourself. You gotta invest in yourself. Like we invest in everybody else. We invest in going to spend money at businesses. We go do all this, but what do we invest in ourselves? How much time does it take to invest in ourselves to learn how to spend our money? So, you know, that's all I can say is, you know, when we talk about holding ourselves accountable, solution-based content is what me and Stacks always talk about, solution-based content.
Right. Maybe we're gonna go in next Tuesday. We're gonna go in on this, man. How to you know, the importance of getting, you know what I'm saying? You know,
and I could bring some real financial advisors on the show, and I could book somebody in. I could get somebody to come on, talk about it, and really break it down all the way to the nitty gritty for you. I got some experts for you.
Yeah,
like I'm studying, I'm learning a lot right now.
Man,
I've been doing
I'm
this for
learning a
about
lot
3-4
too,
months.
for real right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm learning a whole bunch, man, for real, man. And you know what I'm saying?
But me, I would rather have a real expert come in here and break it down for y'all, so y'all really understand when I'm giving game and dropping just a little bit, but I can have somebody really break down the numbers for you and really have a good presentation and show y'all how this can all work and how people have been creating this wealth forever.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, we'll get to that. But that's what the movie's about. The movie's about investing in yourself and believing in yourself and looking to yourself for the answer. So that's, even though it may seem like it may have went a little bit off, it's still on. It's still on topic of the movie.
Yeah, it's definitely on topic.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it always come full circle when you tap in and walking with us over here at A Real Talk Podcast. Hit that like button, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page and all of that. You know what I'm saying? We about to go ahead and get up out of here. Isha, in closing, do you got anything else you want to leave with the people before we get up out of here?
Just the only thing, people, if y'all want to follow me, y'all can follow me on Instagram as Isha Possible. Y'all won't find me on Facebook. I got like 50 different pages. So just check me out on Instagram. But at the end of the day, like, just believe in yourselves. You can do anything that you say that you can do. Don't give up on yourself. Keep going. Keep pushing yourself, and just get around the right people. That's gonna push you just like you will push them to be great. And thanks, Virg, for having me.
You already know, Isha, man. I'll holler at you, man.
All right, y'all take care. Thanks for tapping in, everybody.
You already know.
All right, thank you too.
Bye.
But yeah, thanks for having me on, Stacks.
Man, you already know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful situation. There go Isha's Instagram right there, man. Y'all can hit Isha up. It's in the comment section. That's my girl Isha. You know what I'm saying? She's a let's say she's a lively sprite. I'm gonna just say that. You hear me? She's a lively sprite. But she's so gifted and talented in so many ways, you know what I'm saying? Lance Parker, the bill. Y'all know, man, we about to get up out of here, man. We got my brother King Els in the building. We going in. Listen, tomorrow night I have to take care of some business, y'all. So we're gonna go in at 9:30. I already talked to L. He said that's good. You hear me? Y'all can definitely hit King Els up on the EL. Listen, hit Els up, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? We got some very lucrative situations going on. And L is on the same path, you know what I'm saying? Basically what I'm endeavoring to do right now too. So it's only right that we link up. You feel me? Because we gotta it's important that we go through the necessary how can I say, man? It's important that we go through the necessary crucibles. You hear me? We got to do our due diligence. You know what I'm saying? In order to, you know what I'm saying, understand certain things and get certain information and knowledge on things, you have to be willing to sacrifice, man. You have to be willing to put in the work to get with that what you need so you can be able to create a situation for yourself where you don't have to subject yourself to being someone's slave no more than what you can control. How about that? And also create a situation for you to help somebody else and create situations for your children. Right.
That's the best part about it. And that's the nail on the head right there. Creating better situations for the children.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the thing. You got guys like me that can talk to y'all about mortgage loans. If y'all ever got any questions, if you about to I know refinance ain't a thing, but if you about to purchase a house, you got any questions, you can always ask me. Just reach out. I'll keep it 100 with you, and you still do what you do, but I can at least give you an insight from a mortgage loan officer. So if you're trying to acquire any kind of loan in that mortgage field, I can at least answer the question for you. And if I don't got it, I know some of the best mortgage loan advisors in the country. So, that's what it's about, like sharing the resources. And that's one thing that I talked to Virgil about. Like when we created we was doing the town hall during the pandemic, and it was just based around getting all the resources in front of the people. And that's really one of the things that I think that needs to happen. Like everybody that got all this information everywhere, but they don't know exactly where to go get it, where to get the best information. And I know so many people in different industries that I know are really great at what they do. So why not put the resources in front of people and at least share the knowledge? So if I got it, I give it. And if I don't got it, I know somebody that knows somebody that got it. It's quality. So, you know what I mean? That's what it's about. Like, we're going to get it. We're going to let y'all know what we know. Like I said, next week I could book somebody to come on, have a nice discussion, and we're going to make it happen. So, yeah.
Yeah, you already know, man. We definitely gonna make it happen. Hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to the page, click on the bell and all of that. Y'all know how we do it over here, man. We about to get on up out of here, man. Tomorrow night, me and my brother King Els is definitely going in tomorrow. We're gonna be discussing this whole Rachel Nichols situation Showtime, Becky with the good hair, and goddamn it, Steven Jackson, goddamn it, George Floyd's twin brother looking ass boy. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna get into all of that tomorrow. You feel me? It's gonna be a beautiful situation. Tap in and walk with us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be another me and my brother King Els on E&E Tuesday. We're going in. You know what I'm saying? Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is gonna be a beautiful situation, man. I ain't gonna tell y'all about them yet, though. But tomorrow, me already know me and my brother Els. We going in. You know what I'm saying? As we always do on Tuesdays. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all tap in and walk with us. We appreciate y'all coming out. You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna leave y'all. We're gonna let L leave y'all. L pick the track, y'all. You pick a track off of the catalog that's on that piff, and I'm gonna play it, man.
Oh shit. You know, run a joint with me and you. That one joint. You know, just run something. The one off the 1111, yeah. Me and you off the 1111 with the Nino Brown intro. Since we in the New Jack City, we talking about this New Jack City.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, Virgil, he always talked about 1984, one of our favorite books. Like,
yeah,
hey,
we gonna lay y'all
New
with
Jack City. Hey, but hold up, Stats.
What's that?
I gotta make sure I even let everybody know. Like, I ain't gonna be able to be here on Saturday. Like, I got Court's mom's birthday that I'm gonna be playing. I'm not DJing, but I'm providing the music. So
I
gotta be up there to set up. So I just want to let everybody know.
We ain't tripping, brother. We ain't tripping,
this Saturday,
out.
You know, it's the 60th birthday. I gotta be there for my brother's mother's birthday.
Right. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's all good. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna figure it out, man. We're gonna the show will definitely continue. You can believe that. You hear me? We're gonna go in Saturday and we're gonna celebrate my brother L. Celebrate. You said, of course, mom's birthday.
Hey, if it ends early, because it might end early. I might, if I get out like about 9 o'clock ish, I might be able to make something happen. But we'll see. Cause I gotta see with the time. I ain't even checked the time. If it's early, it might be good.
You gonna be there till about 11?
Oh hell nah.
11 midnight.
I ain't doing all that. Cause Court know how to take. He could take the equipment home. I'll go get it from him later. So I'm good on that. You know how to do all that. But nah, I'm gonna just pop up, at least set up, and I'm gonna make sure they got some good music for at least an hour, and then I'm out. So I might not be there. We might not have to change nothing. I gotta see when it starts.
Well, we're gonna see. We're just gonna play it by ear. It's all good, man. Whether either way it go, man, we're gonna have a show on Saturday. You know what I'm talking about? Either way it go, we're gonna have a show. You know what I'm talking about?
All right. Well, y'all have a great evening. I'm out.
All right then, L. Yeah, y'all know how we do it, man. Over here at A Real Talk, man. Hit that like button, man. Click on that bell, subscribe to the page. You know what I'm talking about? Share on your social engineering, man. We definitely going in tomorrow, man. Like Rachel Nichols, Rage Against the Machine. You hear me? She over there on what's the name? I don't forgot the name of it that damn fast, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we're going in on the Rachel Nichols situation tomorrow, man. You already know this. Hit that like button, y'all, on your way out, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this 11-11 to joint. My man L requested it, so we definitely about to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? This is that Silence of the Lambs featuring me. Stacks with the facts. You know what I'm saying? All y'all hit that like button. All of y'all subscribe to the page, man. Click on the bell. Share on your social media. You know what I'm talking about? Top in with us tomorrow night. We going in 9:30. Not 8 o'clock, but 9:30. It's a little bit later than usual, though. But, you know, I got to take care of some business tomorrow, man. So, you know what I mean? Respect that. I know y'all do. Y'all going to tap in and walk with us. You know what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, hit that like button again on the way out. We're going to bang out to this Silence of the Lambs featuring me, King Els, and me, Stacks with the Facts, off his album 11-11. We just did a listening party for it Saturday. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to go in again, y'all. Let's go. Thank everybody for coming out tonight.
Check this out, homeboy. Guys,
fair use.
Why don't we do this reasonable. 14K, bow, out. You want to do is correcting up, man. 17, man. Yo, let me see the money. Let me see the money. Let's do this, man. What you know about that, homeboy?
Told him, I'm about to swerve in this bitch. Here's a couple packs, I'm about to serve them this shit. Word of slurge, fly niggas, no birds in the crib. Now the only time I switch, when the flick up on the wrist. Grab it with my G, don't hit the curb in this shit. You see the streets, feel like the purge. Shower on the fifth. Told them like, ain't no place for cowards in the trench.
When it rain, niggas get drenched. Most of you niggas is bitch.
Can't understand how mental people, we numb to witnessing murders. Silence lamps and hoods, your name will never be heard of. Retaliation heat up, another soul getting dropped off. Free will so I can't even harp on my high who made off. Make them respect your shine. They tainted, they energy all. Depleted they cause, they meet to a gall. Around the green dog, I reaped up the claws. Santa's home, I'ma win like 96 J's on. King Throne, you think I give a fuck about a critic? Before Corona never gave us gloves when it was frigid. Or educators promptly, they taught us not to be honest. Walking home, watching hustlers pull up on the corners. Go on their neck and hand, plus a thing on their sides, they domed out. Gotta keep my game live, I ain't trying to take time out. Never mix a mess, so we blessed, twist up the essence. We're eating, you gotta switch your course after your blessings. Told you, I'm about to swerve in this bitch. Here's a couple packs, I'm about to serve them this shit. Word of slurge, fly niggas, no birds in the crib. Now the only time I switch, when the flick up on the wrist. Grab it with my G, don't hit the curb in this shit. You see the streets, feel like the purge. Shower on the fifth. Told them like, ain't no place for cowards in the trench.
Ain't no place for cowards. E&E, King L, stacks. 62s and 4-ways. I used to shuffle them up. Whip game, had my wrist game. Looking sick as fuck. 100G Franco with that stone face Jesus head. Pockets full of dough, man. I used to call it Peter bread. Had to leave the game alone, cause now you don't know who the feds. They popping pills, Zans and perks, and mix it all with Sudafed. E&E, the elite, bitch. We on the up. Writing this crack got me reminiscing on bagging up. Bagging up, a 16 is a brick. Don't think I'm taxing much, and the look is just like the overs. I want my fucking cut. The rap game is like the dope game nowadays. A bunch of fake ass hustlers who really in the way. King L's, he send me that word, I make them go away. Overboard, under the boat, just like a stowaway. Bruce Lee boy balls, you know I got my glow today. Ball so cold, man, it really might snow today. Lace up your Timbo boots, zip up your bubble down. Just let them grams cook up and watch them bubble down. King L's and Rayman told y'all we got that bubble now. E&E, we the elite, we got the bubble now.
Told him, I'm about to swerve in this bitch. Here's a couple packs, I'm about to serve them this shit. Word of slurge, fly niggas, no birds in the crib.